Hi Year 8! Ooh. Good morning, afternoon, Year 8. Hope all is well. Another video lesson for us today, and we're going to look at continuing our patterns and turning them into a repeating pattern today. So as I have discussed before, a repeating pattern is a pattern that repeats. So you're going to be looking at your drawing and thinking, but if this repeats, it's just going to look like the same image again and again. How are we going to get that so it looks like one continuous image throughout? We're going to find out today. There are 6 steps which is going to help us do that, and I'm going to show you and talk along with each of these steps. So let's go. Now you will be cutting up your pattern, so if you don't want to ruin it, or if you're a bit nervous or scared and you have a printer, photocopy that pattern, so then you have several copies to cut up and experiment with instead of just the one. If you do have a craft knife, Stanley knife, pen knife, anything like that, and you want to use it with a ruler, make sure you do it under guardian supervision, as they can be a bit dangerous, and always cut away from yourself. Step 1. Carefully trim your paper down so it's just the square that contains your pattern. You want to get rid of all unnecessary paper on your page and trim it down so you've just got a nice square that contains your pattern. Step 2, you want to flip your piece of paper around and measure halfway across the top and the bottom lines. Now with this measurement, then you want to cut your page carefully in half. Step 3, take the left side half that you have cut and place it on the other side so that the outer edges touch, and your image will look like it's been slightly inverted. Once you've done that, you want to turn it over and tape those edges together. Step 4, again just like step 2, measure halfway across the left and the right edges this time. These are the ones that haven't been trimmed yet. And again, carefully cut your square in half. Step 5, take the top half and place it below the bottom half so that the outer edges touch. Turn it over and tape those sides together. Now, whenever you turn this round, it looks like you've just made like a jigsaw puzzle of your piece, but whenever this is repeated and copied and placed beside each other again and again, you have created a repeating pattern. However, if in this there's a lot of empty space, so what we're going to do for step 6 is fill in our empty space with more floral observations or patterns of your own. Remember to have a look at William Morris's work if you're a bit stuck here. See what kind of lines, shapes and forms he used to fill in the backgrounds. What I've done is I've taken the leaves and the petals off the lavender plant and I've done big stems in my background to fill that in nicely. And if, like me, you draw to the edges of your pattern, make sure you use a ruler to make sure the top and the bottom lines measure up with each other. If these lines don't measure up and match, your pattern is not going to work. If you're unsure of what this means, just avoid drawing to the edges. And that's it. What you have created is a repeating pattern. Excellent. So next week we're going to look at colouring these in, but for today I want you just to leave it there and to have a look at your work and be proud of the pattern you've created so far, because this is quite tricky stuff. So I'm very impressed by everything I've seen so far, and I can't wait to see the completed pieces next week. As usual today, upload what you've done so far onto the team's assignment for a photograph, and do keep in touch if you have any questions, queries or concerns about this task. Hope all is well, hope you are able to enjoy the sunshine, and hope you stay safe. See you soon. Bye.